Good morning, everyone, and happy Saturday. This is Andy Tuttle with the Tuttle Group at Fairway. Hope you're doing well. This is the DFW Weekly Market Update. We do it every week just to make sure that you know what's going on in the market, what's happening, and how that impacts rates, and how it affects you when you're looking to buy or sell a home. So we had a lot going on the last week. We had new Fed chair was announced. Janet Yellen is no longer the Fed chair. President Trump appointed Fed Governor Jerome Powell, who's now the Fed chair. And he is dovish, a little more dovish even than Janet Yellen, but he comes from a business background, and he is the wealthiest person in the Fed, and so that may change some of his approach to how he looks at the Fed funds rate. But in the interim, it should be good for bonds, and it looks like it has been a little good for bonds. We also had the jobs report came in. We had some better revisions from last week's job numbers. If you remember, September showed a loss of 33,000 jobs. They revised that to gaining 180,000 jobs. But this month in October, they projected 325,000 new jobs, but only 260,000 were created. So well off expectations. And some of the other news of the week with the Fed meeting saying, look, inflation's in check, wage pressure inflation is down. All of those signs this week pointed to better numbers in the markets, and that impacted interest rates, improved bond pricing. So let's look at the charts and see how that looks. So remember, this is a price chart. The lower the price, the higher the rates, and vice versa. So we've seen prices improve the last several trading days, really the last couple of weeks. So we had our best pricing, really some of the best pricing of the year was back in September. Since then, we've kind of drifted here down, and rates have increased about 0.5%, a little more in some cases. But now we've improved back a good solid 1/8 of a point, almost a quarter in some of those cases. So we've gone up about 80 basis points, which is a really good improvement here in just the last 7 or 8 trading days. And so a lot of that, again, being spurred by what happened this week with the jobs reports, the inflation, the Fed meeting, the new Fed chair, all of that came into play. So we're going to continue cautiously floating into next week. We've got another busy week, but we're going to hold true to this and see how the markets digest the Fed chair and this new jobs numbers. And if you're out there making an offer right now, this is a good opportunity to go and make that offer, knowing that the rates are in an improving spot. If you're curious to see where your rates are and if they've changed, give us a call or give your lender a call if it's not us, and make sure that they're letting you know what the new rate is, kind of where you're at, and make sure that you're still qualifying for that home. But if it's been if you've got pre-approved anywhere since really beginning of October, your rates are the same. So you're in a good spot. So go out there, get those homes. We'll be here for you to help you with the financing. Again, I'm Andy Tuttle with the Tuttle Group at Fairway. If anything changes, we'll get back to you. Otherwise, happy hunting, and we'll talk to you soon.